What up, guys? Artorigold and Clad2 here to do another AWBW game. Today, we are doing a special kind of thing. We're calling it the Tier List Shuffle. The way the game mode works is basically we start at Tier 2. We both choose one of these heroes, commanders, and what happens is when you lose, you get to choose in the next game on the tier list up above. And of course, if you win, you go down in the other direction. Essentially, we're just going to kind of see how big we can get the gap to go, kind of spice it up a little bit, make the games a little bit fun and interesting. And so, yeah, that's the tier list shuffle. That's what we're going to do. First game, we already have it set up here. We are playing on a map called A Hope Forlorn. I am Max, and he is Sami. How's it going, Clad?
Going pretty good, pretty good. I'm ready to try to see if I can beat you even with the handicap.
Well, there's no handicap yet because we're the same tier
Not yet,
list.
but I'm already planning for my tier 1 character.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's planning ahead, and that is thinking long term, and that is what you need in this game. So first off, obviously, I'm just going to build 2 infantry. I go first. I'm on the right side of the map. You have an
Do
infantry to
I
start with.
have penguins?
Yes, you have penguins. You are Cobalt Ice, and they have penguin infantry.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Which is fun because as Sami, your infantry are incredibly deadly, and that means you have the most powerful penguins ever seen. Which is kind of funny. Your HQ is like a little ice cube, a little ice block there. So yeah, this map, I actually really like this map. One of the key features of it, of course, is that it has command towers that you can see. You know what CO towers are? The command towers are?
Yes. Yes,
Those things
that's
give you
like the
the
main
damage
base,
bonus.
right?
It's the thing
Wait.
up.
Oh, I see. With the satellite?
Yeah, the satellite looking thing.
Oh, right. Yeah, I do remember something about that.
Those things are
Not
big.
in
Capturing
detail.
that gives you a damage boost for every single one of your units.
Yeah, I
However,
knew they were important.
the downside to it is it does not give you funds. Interesting little fact, because maybe in the early game, while you do want to get the command tower as quickly as possible, it's also sometimes better to just go for funds. For me, for my thing, there are also airports in the mountains. I'm sure you see those.
Yes, I did see those.
I am going to send my infantry towards that base as soon as possible. And here's the question. Do I try to do what you're doing, going for that early capture? I'm not sure if I do. I actually think I'm just going to send my guy down here. And unsurprising, I'm pretty much just going to do the same thing. Double infantry. I think that's going to be probably my next turn as well. Maybe not, but we'll see. For you, you start with another infantry, and as you know, man, Sami infantry are unbelievable. They capture insanely quickly, which honestly is one of her
Yeah.
best parts.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely why I did that.
Her superpower, if you used it, you could fully cap my HQ and win instantly with it. It's pretty cheesy. It's pretty cheesy if you can pull it off. Her superpower is very deadly. So getting that airport and getting that factory and getting that command tower are basically the 3 big focuses that I want to try to go for. That's my game plan, and I'm sure it is for you. You want to go for that base, airport, and command tower as quickly as possible.
I need to start like taking and tracking my econ a bit more, taking that into account.
Yeah, eco is pretty nice on this website. It's actually easier to find my eco. Like, I know how much gold I have. I have 2,000, right? And then on the right, you see the little city. You have 4,000. So that means next turn you'll have 8k at the moment if you don't spend anything.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, it's not. It's comm tower, not command tower. I knew I was getting it wrong. Don't hate
Well,
me
I'm
for
sure
messing that up.
comm is short for command or communications.
It's communications for sure. It's communications.
Yeah. Fair.
I was thinking command or whatever, but it's communications tower, comm tower. But yeah, it is very important to keep your funds in check, especially if you're trying to buy like a really big unit or something.
Yeah. So, trying to think what I want to spend on. Okay, so now I know what I have for next turn.
I wanted to get rid of that little one over there on the left that was bugging me a little bit.
I'm going to do
Can you zoom
this,
in more?
and then I'm going to do this.
Can't really go wrong with buying more infantry, especially a Sami. I do a little bit of good damage here, but because of the way Max is, I don't think I want to go for the usual play here.
What is the usual pet play?
Well, going for ranged units is always really good, but unfortunately, I don't know if that's what I want to do. I really do want to get some early... Oh, it's tough, it's tough, it's tough. I want to get out there as quickly as I can, but it is tough. So, with this, I have a little bit of extra money. I'm going to go ahead and do infantry up here. And then I'm gonna do something a little cheeky.
I was actually expecting you to do that, Artorigold.
Dude, I love my recons. I love my recons. I need them against Sami. I need them. You have too much infantry. And it's like the perfect way of dealing with infantry. Also, mechs are extremely strong with Sami too, by the way. Like, it's basically a better tank, right? Like, damage-wise, it is a tank for Sami. Problem, of course, is their big weakness is movement speed. So what's really good at countering a slow-moving unit? Ranged units. What's Max really bad with?
I can tell you what I'm getting.
Ooh, APC? Yep. That's very hard to deal with. APCs are very good for Sami. I was wanting to get one as my own, but you have more captures than I do. I kind of did a little bit of a... I skipped some captures in order to get to my base and factory a bit quicker. As you'll notice, you're not on the factory quite yet, but you'll start capturing it next turn. So you have a big fund advantage over me at the moment. Which means it's kind of risky for me to spend all that money.
What am I thinking I want to get? Thinking I'm gonna save.
Ooh, you're not buying an infantry?
Nope, I'm gonna save.
Wow, that's surprising. Well, as always, we capture. We'll go for the early capture here. I actually want to skip those properties. I don't want to, but I will. And now I don't have much money because I am behind on funds, but I am okay with that because I actually want to buy more infantry anyways.
Now, do you see your base or that one factory on that you own right in between, like the little on the right side, all the roads?
God, I wish you could point it to me. I'm not sure which one.
In the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
On the right side.
Oh, you know what? You know there's a number in the top left of your screen when you scroll over it? What's your number?
Yeah, there's coordinates. 2110. I guess specifically 1910.
Oh, okay, that one and the... Yeah, I see it. 2110.
That little thing, what is that?
Oh, you mean the little white base thing?
That's not capturable, yeah.
That does nothing. It is essentially just defense. 3-star defense. That's all that is. Technically, that is a empty missile silo. So, and other maps, thank God they're not on the maps. It would be terrible. I don't like missile silos. They're great for the campaign. Terrible for PvP, though. Basically, if you play like the campaign, those little pads will have missiles, and you put an infantry on it, and you can shoot the missile at units, and it does a huge chunk of 3 damage guaranteed in an AoE. Actually, I think it's like 2. No, it's 3. It's 3 guaranteed damage in like an AoE. It's really necessary for a lot of the puzzles that you have to deal with in single player and campaign, but in PvP, it's a nightmare to deal with those. So, yeah, it's just like a little thing. It's basically like the same amount of defense as a city, but it doesn't repair you or anything. It's not something that'll probably go into play that much. The only time maybe it'll come into play if you're playing a commander called Kindle, who does like some special stuff based around the properties, and those technically count as properties, but they don't give you money and you can't capture them or anything. But it is good to put something on there if you want like extra defense, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Alright, you're finally getting that factory. So there's definitely 3 different areas to kind of concentrate on here, which is always pretty fun, right? You have to decide, do you want to go for the middle, the bot, or the top side? I really wanted to do that, but we'll do that for now, that for now, and then I think we're gonna do that, do that, and then, oh, that's a tough one. Maybe I'll send him middle. Definitely want to go there. Do that there. Now we have a little bit of extra money to deal with here. So what I'm gonna do with that, gonna do that, build a couple of infantry. What is your plan with that airport there? Because that airport is looks pretty good. It's all the way in those mountains, though.
I'm thinking if I would just ignore it, and you get yours, I'm going to be in a very bad spot. But my first and foremost priority is getting a capture right on there. That's why I was getting that recon out. That APC, rather.
APC is extremely good
if
on
you
this
know
map.
what I'm saying.
Especially with all the roads. That's why I built my recon down to the south instead of up north, because the road is so
Sami.
good. Yeah.
She gets +1 on transport.
That is true. Transport units are great. You could also get a T-copter with an airport, which might be good for Sami.
Oh. Crap.
Did you make a mistake?
I built that on the wrong barracks.
Oh, you wanted the artillery down south?
Yeah.
That's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but now I have to move it through mountains to reposition it.
You could just...
can I even do?
You could just focus on the top lane instead with it if you really wanted to.
Yeah, but my base is down south, which is what I was trying to fortify with it.
Your HQ?
That's... Yeah, I'm just... Okay, well that... I need to rethink things. I think that means I'm just gonna build another mech down here. Because I was mainly building it to kind of counter recons and stuff like that. Okay, well... See, I've placed myself in quite the pickle.
Pickle Rick. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Can artillery fit inside APCs?
No, they cannot.
Okay.
Only infantry and mech units.
Okay. Damn.
It's not like Wargroove. Or Wargroove, you can put almost anything in that wagon.
You know what?
There is a unit that can pick up bigger units. There's an airship carrier. Not on this map, you can't do it, but there's an airship carrier that's very expensive that can.
I'm just gonna risk it.
That can go on the water and it can carry like air units and stuff.
I really enjoy Wargroove, but you know, I'm sure if I played like a more updated version of AW, I'm sure I very much enjoyed that as well.
The reboot for sure comes to mind. guess we'll just do that. Move you forward, move you forward, move you forward. It's difficult, right? Because it's going to take forever to get to that airport. I wonder if it's worth getting the city or going straight for the airport, because it'll be here 1, 2, 3, 4 turns, or it'll be like 6 turns if I do that.
Yeah, to capture it too.
Yeah, it's kind of a nightmare to think about, actually.
Actually, such good balancing to like place it in the mountains like that.
Yeah, it was extremely smart. They knew what they were doing. That's for sure. But I don't think I have the funds enough to like really do anything about it. Let's see.
I don't know what I'm doing. That's for sure.
Let's get down to business. Let's do a big buy here. Or at least a bigger buy. Bought a tank.
Oh, a tank. A tank.
Not really that big of a surprise when you're playing Max, though. Max building a tank is like Sami building infantry. But everybody builds infantry, but you know what I mean. Maybe more like Sami building mechs. You got that comm tower already before me, which gives you a really big advantage.
Big money. Alright, now I gotta really be thinking about what I'm gonna do.
Like what you're gonna buy and stuff like that?
Yeah. I think... I do that. How much am I at? 8. That. Yeah, okay.
Don't forget the capture with your other guy too. I think you can capture it still because Sami captures way more than other people. I think you actually just take that city.
Let's see.
Yep.
Oh wow. Yeah.
See?
Dang.
Because if you scroll over the city, it tells you how much health it has. It had 5, and even though you only have 4 HP, you do bonus capture. So I'm pretty sure you get that every time.
Oh right. Can I read that somewhere?
It's,
on this page.
It says the capture bonus 50%
capture point bonus. So that means, wait, it says rounded down. So that goes 2.5 down to 2. So that makes it where it has 2 HP.
I think you capture 6.
No. Yeah.
With your 4.
Okay.
So it's like, as you can see, right? Like normally you would never be able to capture that city, right? But because you're Sami, it allowed you to capture it. Put it in this perspective, a full HP.
It made it have 3 HP instead of the 5.
Yeah, you capture 15 with the full HP because you have 50%, right? You normally have 10 HP, so you capture 5 extra. So like if you look at all your cities that you're capturing right now, they only have 5 left to capture. So it's like really good for Sami to just stick the captures normally, because she can do it. Because I have to do like 7 damage to it or something. So even though I have really good recon harassment, it's not going to stop you from taking those cities.
Cool, that's my turn.
Alright, let's see what kind of trouble I can get into here.
Oh, you're going to get in a lot of trouble.
Gonna go ahead and finish my captures. Maybe.
He's going for it. Oh no.
I'm definitely going for the airport now, only because it's going to take so many turns in order to get to it. Let's see. At this point, it's kind of like, well, I might as well just stick it, right? I mean, I might as well. I can't really get anything else done. The mechs are still pretty scary for me. Now I got to think of what I want to get with my money here. At this point, I actually might get an APC unit of my own. I think that could be a pretty good buy. And then let's get some
Especially
infantry.
with this long road.
Yeah, the road down there makes it so I would have liked to get the APC later, but honestly, at this point in the game, I think it's good because I have an infantry right there that just finished capturing, and he can just load right onto the APC. Right above my APC, that guy, might as well just load him up on the APC and get that going. One thing of note, this map, I really like it by the way, but this map is a lot bigger than the last one that we played. Not super huge, but it is a lot bigger. Of course, an APC unit is way more valuable for you, especially when you're buying a lot of mech units too. But I do have a strategy in mind, sir. But I'm playing long game here.
I can tell.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get too aggressive with my recons, because I need them to live. Ooh, what are you doing with that artillery? Trying to guard your comm tower?
Something like that. Now I gotta think about what I want to build. What am I going to build? What am I going to build, Artorigold?
I'm gonna guess a mech unit of some kind. And then a tank. You can do a mech and then a tank.
That's true.
Tanks are still pretty good. I could go for an artillery. Artillery and then a mech and an infantry.
I'm thinking. My brain is thinking. I know.
Oh, I love it when my brain does that.
It's
not
weird.
often. It's not often, but when my brain does that, it's a good feeling.
If I do that, I can do that.
Or you could save. Saving's always good too.
See how much econ do I got coming in? Okay. If I did. I'm gonna build that, and then I'm gonna end my turn.
Tank and then a little bit of a save. That's pretty good. Well, first thing you should do always capture. Capture, 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 so you don't forget. Do that. Do that. Load them up. Let's see here. Trying to figure out what I should go for. I think this is the play. Do a little bit of moving forward. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I gotta figure out what I want to do here.
He's encroaching.
I think I'm just gonna lurk around with that guy. Alright, now we have a bit of money to play with. Let's see what we want. We gotta get something going here.
I'm seeing a lot of red going on here. I'm not liking it.
Let's see. Honestly, it's tough to see anything that's where. Honestly, I think I just want to get infantry there. And then we'll get another tank. I could have bought something a little bit bigger there, but I don't think it's worth it right now.
Now, I'm just thinking here.
Mm-hmm.
Are you scared?
Always.
I'm going to need to consult the charts.
The almighty charts. For what?
The almighty charts. I need to consult the almighty damage chart. Give me a second here.
No problem, take your time. Take as much time as you need.
Okay. Okay. What's the difference between missiles and rockets?
Oh, rockets are ground units only, and missiles are air units only.
Are missiles just a better version of anti-air?
In fact, they're just a more expensive and waste of time compared to anti-air. Anti-air is way better than missiles. Yeah,
Okay.
meta-wise, missiles, not worth it. Unless you're on very crazy maps that, like, are like islands and stuff. I don't know. There's like some situations where they could be good. Like maybe you're grit and you have extra attack range with ranged units or something too, right? Like there's things like that maybe make the missiles a bit better, but for the most part, anti-air are just way better. Because anti-air, you can also anti-air do a ton of damage to other units, so you can just like attack a tank with it and kill it. Like anti-air can take out like 4 HP of a tank, like it's nothing. They kill infantry instantly too. Anti-air are all around just really good buys for anybody that's trying to deal with air. I think that's the most cost-effective way of doing it.
Well, I'm thinking... Let's see, if I do that... I can actually do that. Right. Wait. No, that'd be 13, 16. Yeah, I don't have enough to do that.
What did you need? 16,000?
Maybe or something else. It's not the medium tank. That's not. It was like a different combination. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do instead is I'm gonna get this bad boy, and then I'm gonna buy a mech.
Anti-air. I don't even have an airport yet. Man, he's really planning ahead, huh?
And then I'm going to they can't fortify on their own buildings, right? Like you can't fortify. You have to like join your characters.
You can join the same type of unit together, or you can leave a unit on one of your blue cities, and it'll get healed by 2 when you end your turn and go to the next one.
I'm thinking instead of running to the city, because I think you could still kill my character with your tank. I'm just going to take one step into the mountains, so you can't reach me.
I can reach you, but either way, that recon's trapped like a rat right now.
You can't reach me there.
I can technically move on the city and attack you while you're on the mountains.
Oh, I should have moved one over to the left then. I thought you couldn't reach me right there.
I can attack you if you're on the mountains. However, the mountains give you 4 stars of defense, so I probably won't kill you. Either way, that recon is a goner. The question is yeah, like, what do I do with this recon? I have no idea at this point. He's so dead, dude.
I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Alright. Start my turn off with a little bit of capturing as we do it. You already know I'm about that life. Let's see here. I think we're gonna just continue capturing. Let's see. Alright, what do we want to do here? How much damage do we even do? That's a decent amount of damage. Not too bad, honestly. I think we're gonna go for that.
Attack something?
Yes.
Oh, or is that what you're talking about?
I was talking about the attack I just went for the artillery there. Woo!
Dang.
Not very favorable trades.
Alright, he's started the attack.
A little bit.
Let's see if I can defend. I'm getting a little hungry.
Oh yeah, I'm starving too. See, normally I'd even go for that, but I don't think it's quite that worth. Alright. Here we got a little bit of extra money. Let's see, what do we want to buy here? See, our income is 16K. That's pretty good. Let's get a big boy over here. And then let's do that. And I'm actually going to save. Is there a reason to save? No, there's not really a reason to save. All right, your move. Got a little bit of action going on. Do-do-do-do. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Capture that.
Yeah, I always start my turn trying to finish the captures. Like, that's like a good habit to get into, I think. I can't tell you how many times I played online where it's like, oh man, if I captured that comm tower before attacking, I would have done more damage and stuff like that. Mech units are so strong. Your mech units are so strong. Ooh, that city defense coming in pretty hard for you there. Or maybe that's just the power of Max. I mean, I definitely did a lot of damage, but Max doesn't have any defense. It's just attack bonus.
Oh, this is tough. It's tough trying to decide what to do.
That's the fun of strategy games, isn't it?
You know,
Oh no, how dare you!
That.
Oh my, I can't let you do that, Star Fox. I like how the maps are so mirrored right now. It's crazy.
They really are. Kind of doing the same thing for the most part.
Yeah, we both kind of tried to focus on certain parts of the map at first. But I got a medium tank down in the south now, so you better watch out, boy. Better watch out.
No, medium tank. Medium tank.
Yeah. Better believe it. AWBW.
I believe it. I believe you have a medium tank. Ending my turn.
Alright. I'm gonna start my turn. Let's capture. Let's capture. And let's capture. Alright, move you. Let's see, where do I want to go with you guys? I think here's good. Gonna go for you. Go for you. Move you forward, move you forward, move you forward. I make those moves every single time, so do that. Okay. Now what I could try to do, oh, those returns are so bad for me. Every single one of them are so bad. The only one that's kind of good is that one, but even that's not worth. That's a tough choice. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and do that for sure.
Dang.
Do that. I guess the best thing for me to do is just kind of chill with them for a bit. Let's see, what do I want to get here? I just want to get an infantry. I think I need more infantry pretty badly. And then up here, we want to get... Let's see. Yeah, I think another tank is going to help out a lot here. And then... do I buy anything else? I could get another tank? I think I'll just infantry, honestly. A good flow of infantry can never be bad. You need them on a big map to capture. And look how many gray properties there still are, you know?
For real. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and stop this, too.
You son of a bitch.
Kind of put some spread on there.
Slowing me down, are you? That's a recon right there.
This.
Welcome to the recon club, dude. That's what we do over here at the recon club. The recon club harass gang.
Move this guy back onto that city, and then I'm going to.
One thing, I don't know if you know this or not, but your comm tower, it doesn't heal your units. Only the cities and stuff do.
Yeah.
The cities and HQ do. I wasn't sure because I think I don't know if you moved them or not. It is pretty worth it to heal a mech unit. I don't know if it's ever really that much worth it to heal sometimes, but I feel like you have a lot of money on this map, so it's probably worth. Yeah, healing artillery up, good move. Got a medium tank of your own now too, I see.
What does supply do with the APC?
Oh, it gives them fuel and it gives them ammo, which is very useful for certain units, such as air units. It's very effective for them. Because they run out of fuel and ammo really quickly. Your mech units actually run out of ammo. They only have 3 shots. I don't know if you knew that, but mech units, it's good to resupply mech units maybe. Of course, they get resupplied fully if they're on a city as well. The biggest thing that APC units, of course, are also good for is they're very good for blocking. I knew you're learning. You're catching on how to harass and slow us down, huh? Catching on.
Just a little bit. Mayhaps. Mayhap.
That's why I love recons. Recons are actually such a fun unit. I wish there was a commander who like specialized in recons. You could maybe make an argument for Sonya, but that's not exactly what I meant. Like, I want like someone that actually like recons do like bonus damage or something. I don't know. Like a recon is such a fun unit to me. In Advanced Wars Days of Ruin, they have kind of an in-between unit that's in between a recon and an infantry, and it's a motorcycle. Literally it's a motorcycle. It's an infantry unit on a motorcycle, and it's 3,000 gold, I think. And it's basically like a recon, except it can capture. It's such a cool unit. I love the motorcycle. Although it's very overpowered. It's very overpowered. Imagine just an infantry, you know, with recon movement speed. It's nuts. You can still kill it really easily, but on big maps, dude, oh my god, it's so busted on big maps.
I'm having to think a little bit more about my plays here.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm thinking to do that. 7,000 there. 11,000. Could afford that. And that down there, and then that up there. Let's do it. I'm going to spawn another tank up there, and then I'm going to spawn a recon down there. And I want to save. Yeah.
Saving is always pretty good, especially if you have something in mind that you want to buy. All right, so let's see. First things up, capture. Capture. I'm just going to continue capturing, or at least try to.
Always a good idea.
Move my boys.
Because bare minimum, your unit's dead, and you can at least deny resources. Which is better than just throwing yourself at an enemy.
Yeah, you still have to put in the work. I like moving a lot of my units in the back first, too, because I find that pretty straightforward. They just move of my infantry like one square, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So for this... Definitely don't want you healing this mech up. So I'm going for him.
Yeah.
And then this guy... I guess the best option here, honestly... Oh, I still get an unfavorable trade here. I guess we'll go for this. And then I'm going to do... this. Kind of a throwaway. I know. Join. Do that. Let's see here. Got another tank to move. And now it's time to buy. And I'm gonna buy one of these guys. They look pretty cool.
Okay, not gonna lie. For the past... How many turns has this been? Day 11.
Day 11, is that what it said? Yeah. 11
Probably
turns.
for like 80, a solid 80-90% of the game. I was thinking that bottom right comm tower was your base, and I was like, oh, I'm just, if he's just hard forcing up top, I'm just going to take his base. But then I was like, wait a second, that's not his base.
It's not my HQ, no.
So my strategy is, I'm just completely thrown off now.
Well, I'll tell you what, you better get that anti-air and tell it to get stepping down there. That's the best advice to give you, I think. That, or maybe you should get the airport. You haven't gotten your airport yet.
Can't.
Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna try to stop you, but... You should have sent at least one infantry that way in the early game, right? Airports are so good. I guess you just gotta buy some missiles, maybe. You could get some missiles.
You sent too many tanks and recons at me early on. I couldn't do anything.
That was the game plan. I basically sacrificed the bottom to focus all my tanks up north. As you noticed, I didn't get a medium tank until I was... the only reason I even got the medium tank wasn't to push you, it's just to defend, right? Because you're pushing me so hard. Like, look at that. But I do have an eco advantage because of it. The airport gives you funds too. So capturing it gives you more money every turn, so it's pretty useful. That was another reason why I built an APC down there, because I knew I was going to buy air units in the long game, and you really want an APC unit to refuel your air units when they get low.
I see.
So that was another giveaway that I was going for the airplanes. I also was saving my money up pretty heavily last turn, if you noticed that too.
I did not notice that actually.
Yeah,
Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah, looking at the enemy's funds is a pretty good way to figure out what they're doing. Like right now, you have tons of money, right? You could probably buy some more anti-air easily. You could get a big tank again too, if that's your strategy. It kind of depends what you want to do, right? Do you want to try to push me back top, or do you try to force down south even more? Depends on your strategy. Technically, you could get that infantry to the airport and I couldn't touch you. You just got to go through all the mountains in the top left. Because I can't hit you if you're in the mountains all the way in the left, you know what I mean? If you're at coordinates, if you're at the coordinate 0002, then I can't hit you. So if you get there, then you can just work your way up there. Slowly, but surely. We're getting close to our powers too. Have you noticed you get your power quicker? Yeah, you get your power actually before me. You're double time.
They've been super slow to build up, honestly.
You want to know one of the reasons why is because unlike in Wargroove, in this game, it takes into account what type of unit is taking the damage. So for example, if it's a bunch of infantry fighting each other, you're not going to get as much power as you would if a bunch of tanks would fight each other. You actually get more power based on how expensive the unit is. So that's why it's really slow, because it's just a lot of infantry. Like that's all of you that, like, I don't know. Can we see how many units have died? I don't know if we can. I guess not. But I'm pretty sure most of us have just had infantry die so far. So that's why. Maybe that'll change. Maybe that'll change here soon.
Maybe. I guess I'm just going to...
Got a lot of money. Buying anti-air units could be good. Could try to just get like a really big tank. I definitely think you got to get a bigger unit.
I'm thinking, are pipe runners completely useless unless pipes exist in the game?
Correct. Okay. Correct.
Okay. Well then,
rockets are still really good if you want to get a rocket. Rocket might be really good down south, but my bomber could maybe get to it.
Yeah,
anti-air is
just anti-air there, but
anti-air is always really good. You could try to get
like not have like a really long range.
Anti-air is direct combat, but it has a ton of movement range, which is actually really good. Like, it can move a lot of spaces.
Okay, then maybe I buy a second anti-air.
Yeah, a second anti-air is really good, just because, let's be honest, like, the chances of your first anti-air living might be really tough too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So having a second one is always really good, and then maybe get another tank somewhere. Or an artillery, depending on if you want to play defensive. I mean, you can't go wrong with a tank. Tanks are always good.
Yeah, maybe I do.
Could just get more mechs. I mean,
maybe I don't do. Yeah, maybe I just buy another gear.
You can't go wrong with mechs as Sami. It's a very cost-effective unit. Even more so as Sami. Because she does 30% more damage with the mechs.
I could do that, and then I can also just technically buy another tank down here.
I mean, you could use your regular power and make the mechs do 100% more damage and have more movement speed too. So, set yourself up for a good power by buying a lot of mechs.
All right, can I move and resupply my APC at the same time? And does my APC need to be on a city?
You only the APC can only resupply other units. It can't resupply itself, so you have to put it on a city to resupply it.
Okay.
Or get another APC unit and you can chain
and
resupply.
Supply the APC.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's worth it, but you could do that. It's kind of funny, but
I think that's the end of my turn.
Alright, it's a pretty good turn. You got some anti-air, which makes my bomber a lot harder to navigate with. I for sure have to be careful. And I think the best play for me here is to probably go...
It's like it was just flying off the map. Oh.
Go right there. Let's see. This guy is having a bit of a rough time. We'll do that. Move all of my infantry forward. Actually, I think it's probably better to do that. This is a sacrifice, but I think that's a worthy sacrifice. And then we have, let's see. Here. Can go there. And then let's do something a bit new. Let's buy one of those. And then I'm pretty much out of money at this point. But I will... God, how many units do I have? 25? I guess I'll buy like an infantry here. Oh wait, nope, I have more units still. I have this guy. And I think that's everything. Nope, can't do that. Yep, okay, your turn. You have your little power. Are you planning to use it, or are you going to go for your super?
I think I'm gonna first gauge my damage numbers first.
You also get extra movement too, so maybe you could use it for the extra reach.
Ooh, that's true. Capture to deny that. I'm gonna place this guy down here to be a bit of a threat. Move this guy closer. Ooh, that's interesting. I can attack with that. Alright, let's do it.
Ooh, he's doing it. Double time! Alright, let's see how much damage these
Changing the
mechs...
numbers now. Let's see, let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead and put the pressure on them.
Oof. Ooh! 2 mechs
Big.
taking out half a medium tank. It sucks because I'm
big.
on the road too, so it does a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Being on the road is
which
not good.
means I can definitely destroy that.
Oh yeah, that tank.
I don't quite get enough range on any of this, so I'll place that there. Ooh. That just barely lives. But I'm gonna go for it anyways.
Oh no, you got it!
Ooh,
You got a lucky
nice.
roll.
Let's
Lucky roll.
go. Lucky.
Cause there is actually luck. Like luck is a stat in this game because you have numbers that you notice that aren't just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're like 17%, 18%, right?
Alright. Time to keep on the pressure. Yeah.
So you have the luck factor comes in when you're doing like 18% damage or 17% damage. Because sometimes it'll round up and sometimes it won't, and that's when luck comes into play.
Oh, I still have this.
You have your tank too.
Yep, that's what I was looking at. So let's go ahead and get aggro on this.
Oh yeah, with your power?
Now, what am I going to build? What am I going to build? Artorigold. I think I'm going to
Big
put
unit.
pressure on you with the medium tank up top.
Ooh, smart. Big units are very smart buys.
And then I'm going to 5,000.
Buy mech.
The move speed of this 1, 2. It's only going to go that far. I'm going to build an APC. And end my turn.
Alright, good turn. As for me, I don't have my superpower yet, so that's a little unfortunate for me. I would like to have it. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Let's go ahead and see what I can do here. I think the best play, let's go for this guy.
Did you build a stealth bomber?
I built a stealth unit. Stealth units are very interesting in this game. They can hide, but they lose fuel like crazy.
We'll just rip my mech units, not gonna lie.
True. I think we're gonna go for it anyways. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go up there. And perfect. Okay, so what do we want to do with these guys? We want to go... We want to go be annoying.
Oh, you are already there, my friend.
I'm glad to hear it. I think. Right. Take a shot at you. And then I think we want to go. Ah, man, that's a tough decision right there. just do that, I guess. Alright, let's see. I do have my super, but I'm not going to use that right now. I'll use it next turn. And then let's get down to business to defeat Sami by a couple of infantry. Alright, that's my turn.
You have your power now.
I do. I'm going to save it for next turn because I got it a little too deep into my turn. I was like, I'll save it for next turn. I'll save it for next turn. Alright, well, what's your play here? Sending your tank? Ooh, taking up my medium tank, are we? You can probably finish it off.
Maybe.
Like, even your infantry attacking it right there might be able to do it.
Try.
Oh, see? Well, that's worse. You might actually be able to get it now. Ooh, but now I'm trapped, so it's dead anyways, right? Ah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. I forgot. I didn't see the anti-air couldn't attack. Ah, poor medium tank. That's a big blow, actually. That sucks for me.
Oh. I thought that was a different unit for a second. That's not what I meant to do, but that's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I know everything's on fire, but it's fine.
Infantry fights. Not what I like to get in. Oof. Jesus. I am on the roads, though, I suppose.
I suppose what I should build here...
Yes?
I don't need to worry about the medium tank. That doesn't exist anymore. I get a mech up here. And then I will build... Artillery can shoot air units, yes?
No.
No.
No, they cannot. Anti-air and missiles, along with some other air units as well, such as Fighter. Fighter is a very strong anti-air air unit. Stealth units also attack other air units. Battlecopters can attack other battlecopters.
I'm just gonna get a recon then. It's right here.
No, recon. How'd you get a recon?
I'm gonna get a recon. Boop.
The time for recons is over, sir.
No, recon.
Oh my god, the mad lad did it.
Because now I'm not gonna buy anything else.
Well, alright. The day is here. It is time for the superpower of Max, which is, of course, Max Blast. Let's go ahead and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into here.
Is that
Let's
actually what it's
see.
called?
It is quite literally called Bags Blast. Let's do that, and then right there. That is tempting. That is very tempting. Capture. Let's do this. Let's move you back there. Do that. Don't know if that's worth it. I'm gonna do that though.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then let's see here. Go for you.
What are you gonna do? Oh.
That's what I'm gonna do. And we can drop these guys off.
Yeah, hold up. I'm just reading the what the tier 1 commanders do.
Yeah, yeah. And we're gonna go down here, down there. Alright, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into with this. Still not a very good trade for me to do that, though. That's unfortunate. Do an infantry trade here, though.
I'm surprised you didn't try to join any of your units down there.
I'm
Out
still
there.
thinking about doing it. It's tough though, right? Because I'm gonna take a gamble with them instead, I think. This is luck. No! My luck!
Unlucky.
That was quite literally as unlucky as it gets for me. Damn it. That's quite unfortunate, but that's okay. That happens sometimes, you know. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. So here we're going to get. I'm gonna get. Let's get one of those, and then let's get. Let's get a battle copter, and then let's get a tank down there, and then an infantry. I'm just making sure to use up all my money.
I bet you are.
Hey, when you got a lot of money. Hey, you got a lot of money right now too. Look at you. You got almost 30,000. What are you gonna buy with that?
Another recon.
imagine buying another recon right now.
I can.
You certainly can.
I might actually. You have a unit that's bugged with the capture thing.
Yeah, that's pretty common. It's a little annoying. I've gotten used to it at this point. I see it a lot. I see it a lot, honestly.
I'm going to rotate and attack. Capture that.
Getting the airport is very good. It's gonna be really hard for me to deal with that now, which is why I bought the anti-air.
I am nervous as to what that plane is going to do. That's right next to my base.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know how to stop that.
Anti-air, man. It's gotta get some anti-air. Or get a fighter. You could get a fighter with your airport next turn. Fighters are always good with dealing with other air units. They like
How
one-shot
much
them.
is that?
20,000,
It's
think?
20,000.
I think. I could be wrong. Lie down, Dio. Cat's getting on the keyboard. I'll pick you up, bud.
Oh yeah, the cat's getting on the keyboard.
He is, but don't worry. It's not. It's
Oh
not my turn.
yeah,
He's not gonna be able to do nothing.
yeah.
Although he did hit my
Are you
microphone.
trying to capture that?
Well, how kind of you to notice. Yes, I am trying to capture that.
Can a Neo tank or a Mega tank attack the plane?
You know they can, but it's very ineffective. Very not worth doing, but they can.
That's sad.
I think they can, but it's just not worth it.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just...
Anti-air is always...
Which one has more range, the missiles or the anti-air?
Well, anti-air is only direct combat. Missiles is just like an artillery unit. You know, it's basically a rocket unit, but it only hits air units.
Okay. And then... And then... Jeez. And then... I don't know, man. Tank?
I mean,
Yes.
you could always get infantry. When you don't know what to buy, infantry are always good, and you don't have money to. Mech units, I guess, would be the other solution. It's a rough turn for you, because I just used my superpowers. Superpowers are always so good.
I have mine now.
Alright, let's start by doing the captures. I think that's the only one, really. Alright, let's see. What should I do here? This is probably the best play. Yeah, that was definitely the move. Then we probably want to... do a little bit of that.
I see.
Supply all of those guys. That. Okay, let's take a look up here. These guys are in a bit of a pickle. You know what? Fuck it. You're not getting away, punk.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see.
I see, I see, I see.
You're really just gonna do that, huh?
I am. I'm just gonna be annoying, I guess. I'm gonna lose this trade. Okay, okay. So now let's get... Let's get another bomber. Those seem pretty good. And we'll get an infantry unit. And an infantry unit. Alright, your move, sir. The air assault has begun. Maybe I should have chose Eagle. It's not that bad. Once you get to the airport, it's smooth sailing, honestly. But now you have an airport of your own, so I mean, now you can kind of fight back here.
That the fighter was good.
Fighter is literally just like the anti-air and missiles. It
Gotcha.
only attacks other air units. It can't attack anything else, and it like one-shots all of them, except for other fighters. Although there are situations where it probably could, like superpowers, you know, things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Seeing what I'm working with here. Seeing what I can work with.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Yep, we built the fighter. And then...
Look how much movement range. It has a ton of movement range, too.
Because I don't know what to build, I'm just going to build 2 infantry.
Well, you are Sami. Alright, my turn. Let's see. Got me in a weird spot here. I think I actually need to back this guy off. And I'm gonna go in here. Go for you. Then that. Capture. Let me just check the range. Okay, I can do this then. And go for that.
Oh, man. I think if I can't destroy at least one of your bombers this next turn with my super, I don't even think I can reach you. Anything, basically.
Yeah, it's looking really tough. It's looking really tough for you right now, to be honest.
I don't even...
You do have your superpower, though.
Yeah, but what do I even really do it with?
You could instant capture a building with it. Try to go for my HQ.
Can't reach you.
Gotta get a T-copter or something, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a T-copter wouldn't be that bad.
I don't know. I'm thinking at this point there's not really too much I can do.
Yeah, this is... We could look at the stats here.
You kind of have already the econ lead, and I can't really contest with you just taking my resources.
At the end of the day...
I basically am holding on for dear life on that comms tower up top,
Yeah.
and once you get that, I won't be able to sustain the damage.
I would say use your superpower, Hail Mary it, and if you don't get a big lead with that, then that would probably be, if you want that, I would probably call it, because you have 11 units to my 29, and if you look below that stat, you see how it says 61,500? That's your funds worth on the units. And my net worth is 161,000 to your 61,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have 28 property of 19. This is probably game, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Even though you do have a really good superpower and you held off pretty long, the fighter needs to be fucking
yeah, like
Top
I don't have
Gun.
anything that can actually fight.
Maverick Top Gun fighter needs to come in clutch here and start killing my fighters. Or killing my bombers.
And it just literally, he just won't be able to reach.
To be fair though, you have more movement than my bomber. You will eventually catch up to him. Eventually.
Can planes and helicopters attack buildings?
You can't attack buildings. You can only capture them with infantry.
Okay, looking at the funds that I have, and I'm just gonna try something like this real quick.
Sure.
Just to see what I can build. Because I'm basically, I would have to commit to this, I think.
Anti-air, yeah.
Yeah, double anti-air.
Ooh.
I think the only play I would have is to plan on giving up the comms tower. Basically. Maybe I can like... I don't know. I'll give it one more turn, I guess, but that's really all I can do is just give it one more turn. See if anything is salvageable after that, but
gotta give it the old college try, as we call it.
Getting the anti-air out and just seeing what I can do with one turn is probably the only thing I can realistically try.
Gotta try to capture that. Let's see, what do I want to do here? It's not the best, not the worst. Oh, okay. It's not too bad. Let's see, what's a good way to use this unit? That is a tough call right there. Got a lot of units to move around, I apologize here.
No need to apologize. If you were sorry, you wouldn't have taken my resources.
True.
You would have made a peacetime agreement.
shit, he can actually still get to me. Oh fuck, he can actually still get to me. No. Oh damn. I thought I
See,
was.
That's another reason to give it one more turn. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Misplays happen.
I fucked up, bro. I fucked up. No. Damn it. Let's do one of these. And then let's do that. Alright, give it a go.
Think I won't, mate?
I believe you.
Boom. What do you think about that, huh?
He sure showed me. No, my APC. How could you?
And what about
Nah, that actually hurts.
boom?
That actually hurts. That actually hurts. Unironically, that actually hurts pretty bad. Fighter for a bomber is a value trade. You because bomber is worth more than a fighter. So even if your fighter dies in my anti-air, you profit. That's what's worth. That's value, right? You gained 2,000 funds worth of net worth by making that trade. So
Stonks.
stonks.
You know, I could try to save my plane and do some damage to this guy. I think I will.
Ooh. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I think it was worth to give it one more try, one more turn, because I think I can. If I was a better player, I think I could do some.
Maybe.
But
I
since
mean-
I'm not, I'm just going to make an attempt.
It's all a learning curve, right? Like, learning a new commander each time is also kind of exhausting too, right?
Yeah.
Because you always have to constantly change your game plan. Like, for example, I'm Max, and if you noticed, I haven't built a single ranged unit. Because, like, that's basically, like, what the game plan changes with every commander, right? Like, if I'm not playing...
Right.
If I'm playing Max, I'm not going to build a ranged unit. Like, what's the point? Especially on a map like this. There's, like, no choke point. I actually really like this map. I think it's perfectly balanced. The only downside to it is you don't have Navy, right? Which is a little unfortunate.
Right.
But I think as far as everything else goes, it's a great map. I actually really enjoy it.
Because we'll just do this. They're just gonna buy out. There's no point in trying to save too much.
It's true. Alright, well, it's time for a little Max Blast.
Seeing a Max Blast Neo tank in your base. Thankfully, that can't reach me.
Yet.
Yet. That is correct.
Do 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 do.
Rest in peace. Okay. Yep. Yep. That's it. Unless I. Nope. All right. unless unless my rockets.
Yeah, unless your
One
rockets
shot.
are nuts or something, that would be pretty good.
No. Even if my rockets destroy the tank one shot, it's not enough. Because I don't have any anti-air now. And judging based off that last fight, I don't think it matters even if I spawned anti-air on like all 3 of my bases.
I mean, it's difficult to really say for sure. I mean, the powers make it so up in the air sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'll use my super, and then I am positive that your next turn it will be done.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
I mean,
if you want to surrender, it's completely fine. I think this is over. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I
This
want to
is
see
over.
what my rockets would do, but like, even
Well-
then, I don't think there's just nothing I can do after that.
Yeah, no, there's really not much you can do.
I have some econ, but it's like there's not really any playmaker units for me to pick.
I mean, yeah, feel free to get some. I mean, you might get a good attack here with your rockets on like my tank or something, but
Well, I'm just thinking. Yeah, I mean, I have to use this. I was just going to
yeah, you have to go all out here.
smack that guy. Make
Yeah,
him
you have to, so I
mess that
don't
up a little
capture.
bit. Yeah. And then I have to. I can't. I can't move him and attack. I have to attack
Yeah.
him there. Oh, that didn't even kill it. Does this?
Ooh, almost.
Well,
You almost killed my 7,000 gold tank.
yep. Alright, well, that's,
That's probably a wrap. I have
Yeah.
almost double your funds per turn. I got 30,000 to your 17. I'm almost double you at the moment.
yeah, I needed everything to roll perfect and be super lucky. And then I also, after that, needed you to misplay.
Yeah, I did misplay that one turn though.
Yeah, I did capitalize off it. It's just, I think it was just too late.
It is true.
Alright.
Alright, GG. That was pretty fun.
GG.
So, what this means for the series, it now means that you go up to Tier 1, and I move down to Tier 3, making it a much harder game. Do you have any ideas on what you want to play next?
I have no clue. I'm gonna have to look at all of them.
I'll tell
I
you
don't know
what,
what any of those 4 do.
I already have. Oh man, I love the Tier 3 heroes. They might not be that good, but man, they're fun. So I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be super annoying, because there is some really annoying COs here. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Probably this one, just to be super annoying. Alright, well, this was, what do we call it? The tier list shuffle. That's what we're calling it,
Tier
right?
list shuffle.
That was fun. Alright, well, GG. I think if I were to give you any advice, I would say you probably should have gotten the airport a lot sooner.
Yeah, definitely. I
Kinda
was
forgot about it.
actually my original strategy,
Yeah.
and which I definitely should have gone with, is I was going to go with Eagle.
Eagle.
But I thought maybe
yeah.
this map with the mountain, it would take a little longer before you ended up going for it. But you just decided to go straight for it, and I was
It took
already
a lot.
too late for that.
It's frustrating, right? Because those mountains mean you gotta wait like 4 or 5 turns to get to it. So it's very,
Yeah.
it's frustrating, but at the same time, you kind of have to do it. Like, look how effective air units are.
Definitely.
They're expensive, but this is a bigger map with a lot of properties, so you can definitely afford an air unit. I was kind of expecting to only get battlecopters, but at that point in the game, I was like, wow, I can actually just go straight into a bomber. Fuck it, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Bombers are really effective against medium tanks and all that. So yeah, anyways, that was that. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. GG.
GG.